1990 Honda CRX HF. The Honda CRX is a compact sports car. I got that off the Wikipedia page. It came out in 1993 and it was discontinued in 1991 and replaced by the CRX Del Sol, which is, I don't know, I mean, the name is CRX, but I don't think many people consider it like a third generation CRX. I mean, if you look at the body style, that's not the natural progression. It doesn't go first generation, second generation, Del Sol. It's not, no, it doesn't work. The first generation ran from 83 to 87, and it was sold as a variation on the Civic. If you look at the back, it'll say, Honda Civic CRX. The 1990 that I'm driving right now is a second generation. It's an HF model. It has a 1.5 liter naturally aspirated four cylinder, which made 72 horsepower new and 83 pounds-feet of torque when it was new. I was pretty sure it isn't driving like this anymore. It's 24 years old. 24 years! I'll be able to put collector plates on this next year. It's ridiculous. I mean, then I'd only be able to drive it on the weekends, but I could do it. If you're a big Honda guy, the engine designation is D15B6 and all the information that goes along with that. Yeah, single overhead cam, 2 valves a cylinder, compression ratio 9:1, stuff like that. That was 59. Close enough. Okay. The engine was paired to a 5-speed manual, which was the only option for the HF and the SI, and the standard was offered at an automatic and a manual. I don't know why you would possibly get the automatic in this car, or in any car, as someone who likes to drive stick, but especially in this, because if for something where you're trying to get as good a manual as possible, I short shift every single gear, except, of course, when I'm doing that 5 to 60 test. I'm sure you noticed that it's incredibly tall gearing. I got hit 60 in second gear. I'm pretty sure I was at around 4,000 RPM. I don't know. I would have shown the instrument cluster instead of the GPS, but there's 14-inch rims on this instead of the 13 that I think it came with, so the speed was a little off, but you would have got the tack. I don't know. Live and learn. The car is a 2-seater hatchback, and it came with a 2+2 configuration in Europe and Japan, but it wouldn't really make sense. Look at that. Where are the seats going to go? I mean, in the back. Yeah, you look on eBay. They sell kits. Where are your legs going to go? You ever tried to sit in the back seat of like a 911? I imagine it'd be a similar sensation. As it is, without even trying to do a back seat, it's pretty spacious inside. I got groceries in it, and, well, there's room to spare. The driver's side seat, I'm sure you noticed in that shot, is gray and different than the passenger seat. I'm not sure if it came from an SI or a different Civic or where it came from. No idea. Car does have some history. I bought it for $500. The rear glass was smashed. It was at a classic car dealership, but it was sitting outside with like a Tahoe and an old MGB. There was snow in it, and it had been sitting outside for 3 years. I had to replace the front disc brakes, I had to rebuild the back drums, and I had to put an alternator in. And not that this is the car's fault, but the alternator I put in was bad out of the box. I had to replace it again and fix the parking brakes, so $500, but at a cost. I'd probably get $1,000 into it with tires. Normally I would talk about the price you can buy one CRX used. I'd love to go on Craigslist and browse, but there really isn't a good example of one in my area. I don't know what it is about this car that attracts people that molest cars, but it's a magnet. It's insane. Try to find a clean one. I challenge you. You can't do it. But as it goes, the molested ones with body kits and trunk-mounted batteries, well, yeah, about $3,000. And they're heavy mileage and SIs instead of HFs. I don't really understand the point of the SI and the CRX because the whole point of this car is that it's super light and it gets really good mileage. What's the point of having a slightly more powerful economy model? I mean, it's not fast and it doesn't get good mileage anymore. This car, I can get 50 highway, and look at that, it's tiny. It gets a nice little turning radius around that pole. Yeah, so fun little car, handles well, slow, efficient, has its quirks, but what are you gonna do? Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Brown Paper Bag Reviews, like and favorite the video, comment, give us your thoughts, like us on Facebook, Brown Paper Bag Reviews, and follow us on Twitter if that's your thing at BPB Reviews.
No 4chan. Never again. No.